Hello, friends. It's me again, and today we're going to be talking about grenades in the game. I'm going to go over the different grenades, how they work, some of the pros, some of the cons of the various grenades, and we're going to start with the M67 frag grenade. And the biggest pro to this grenade is it has basically the most damage in the biggest explosive area, so you can kill more bad guys and basically just do more all-around damage. So that's its big perk. The downside of it is, number one, you're going to be able to throw it about 30 meters. That's about the range of this thing. Just about however you arc it, it'll be right around 30 meters. And it takes about 3 to 4 seconds from the time you click your button for it to explode. I think it's about 4. I timed it just a little while ago. So if you arc it up, the further you throw it, which like I said is about 30 meters, it'll explode just about on impact at that point. But if I were to throw it right at my feet here, come on, give me a grenade. Any second, there's one. So 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, and yep. So right about 3 or 4 seconds for it to explode. You see it does quite a bit of damage. So we're going to go ahead and redeploy and check out the impact grenade. Or sorry, the mini. We're going to check out the minis now. And as you can see, you get 3 of these versus 1 of the M67. So that's quite an improvement. And these have a lot more range. I think it's about 10 more meters that you can get out of these. So if you throw them in a good arc, should be about 40 meters. Okay, that doesn't work. They throw a lot further. They're more like throwing a baseball than a football. You can get a lot more distance out of it. As you can see, like these, if you arc them really high, they have a similar explosion time, and so they're going to explode in the air, so you don't want to do that. Oh, ammo. That's a claymore, obviously. Oops. Grenade, 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 grenade. Got one. So you'll throw these pretty much straight forward. Just a little bit of an arc, and they explode pretty quickly. Let's time that, shall we? 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000. So it's just about the same as the M67. Let's check out the RGO impact grenade. This is my grenade of choice. I love this grenade. You could say it's maybe a little bit cheap, but I like it, and you get 2 of them as opposed to the M67 one. It doesn't explode as big, but what it does do is, check this out, bounce and boom. So as soon as it hits a wall or something, it's going to bounce and then explode, like right after. And it's a much smaller area, but with the M67 and the other grenades that have a more timed explosion, what happens is the bad guys see the grenade, they make a noise, they freak out because there's a grenade right near them, and then they have a chance to run away, like when they see that little grenade symbol. This grenade, yeah, run away from that right there. Okay, and what I like to do is if I'm coming up stairwells or something like that, I'll actually bank it off like this, and it pops over, and as soon as it hits the ground or something, it will explode. And it's that banking that keeps me safe, and I can toss that grenade and have it explode instantly around a corner. So that's what I use those for. And now we will check out our M34 incendiary. Now, whatever you may think about this grenade's effectiveness, it's pretty and fun, okay? And in case you were wondering, you can use it to blow up explosives. I tested this, so it will work for that. The biggest use of this grenade is going to be if you want to stop an enemy from coming through a choke point, or you want to stop an enemy from being revived, this is your grenade. Nobody in that is getting revived, at least not in that time, and it will destroy the explosives that you just saw. You only get 1 of them, as the same with the M67, and I believe the range is about the same, about 30 meters I think is what you can throw this. Yeah, so you're looking at a super similar range, right about 30 meters, maybe even a little bit less. And it's just going to burn for a little while. It's going to help prevent revives. It's going to stop people from rushing to choke point. You can still run through that and make it out alive. It'll do you some burn damage, and you're not going to be too happy coming through it, but you can make it out alive. All right, M18 smoke. I really like this grenade. I've yet to actually use it in game. And the way that the smoke and the flashbang both work are kind of neat. And you get 3 of these default, And let's see what kind of range they have on them. I think it's going to be similar to the M67, about 30 meters. Just kind of belched a little bit. Hope nobody minds. So actually a little bit further than 30. And it just creates this little smoke cloud. And 3 of these, as you can see, is going to give you a nice little smoke pattern so that you can move up and kind of move through. Now the way I notice the smoke more is once you're in the smoke shroud, everything's just kind of whited out a little bit until you kind of come out of it. And this is a similar effect that the flashbang has, which we'll see in just a minute. So, smoke. What you're going to use the smoke for is if you have to run out in the open or something like that, you got 3 of these bad boys you can throw. If you want to bum rush a choke point, smoke grenade is going to be your friend. It's going to help you get through there. I personally would defer to more explosives and killing the bad guys that are holding the choke point, but if you're just trying to sneak by, smoke grenade. Better for open maps and things like that where occasionally you have to run through open areas. Flashbang. Now, I haven't tested this with another person. I've yet to be flashed in the game. But as best I can tell, by the way, you get 2 of these, it's kind of an area of effect, and it doesn't matter. Like in CSGO, Counter-Strike Global Offensive, when you throw a flashbang, everybody that's like in visual range of it that can see the flashbang is going to be blinded and their audio is going to be messed up. In Battlefield 4, this is not the case. As you can see, there was a brief minuscule flash on my screen. But now watch what happens if I throw it up close. See how I'm blinded for a lot longer? That seems to be about the plume of smoke that you get. Seems to be the area of effect for this thing. So if they're inside that plume, basically the radius of a grenade, I believe they're going to be blinded. Outside of that, I don't think it's going to affect them at all. So having said that, oh, and it does do a little bit of damage to you, not much. And similar range to your M40 or M6. The frag grenade. My goodness, I can't talk. It's difficult. I'm sorry. And the flare. Okay. The flare is about the most useless, but slightly entertaining because it's a pretty red light. You can throw this in dark rooms and it will brighten them up a little bit. And to maybe mark it, like if you're working in tangent with like a helicopter crew or something and you wanted to mark an area, that would be an effective way to use that. But this is definitely the least effective out of all of your grenade options, and it's not even technically a grenade. It's a road flare, basically. It does pretty red smoke. But like I said, if you wanted to mark an area for a chopper attack or to get picked up, you can say, hey, looking for the red flare, that's where I'm at. And there you go. And no, it does not seem to hurt you, and no, it does not detonate explosives, as far as I can tell. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Have a good night, and I will be posting another video with specific grenade use, actual live gameplay. So look forward to seeing that one. As always, God bless, guys.